Hi guys, welcome to the channel. One of the other things that I really hate about this house is the shower head, or not shower head, faucet. Remember, I have showed you this before. This is what we're going to be installing today. We're going to get rid of the sprayer as well because the sprayer is that part of the head. I believe there's a soap dish in there, so I need to pull this apart. Before I do that, though, I do want to make sure that this is the same width before I start tearing into this. So let me get the box open. We'll show you what we have. So another part of this install, and I'm actually going to be installing a filter. This is just going to go for the cold water. My sister gave me this one. There's the mounting bracket for it. I bought a filter off of Amazon. There's of course the line or the filter wrench. This is a 3/8 hose. So basically from the shut off, I'll show you what I'm talking about, but I at least want to explain it. From the shut off to here, this does have it outlet. So here's the inlet. So from the shut off valve to there, and then from there to this side. So this is the outlet. This is going to go from this filter to that. So I gotta go get a few tools. We're gonna be mounting this to the cabinet down there. I gotta move all of our cleaning stuff out, and I'm gonna get a couple probably wrenches for this. So I prefer bottled water, but the wife loves tap water, so we're gonna get this installed. Plus, I'm tired of looking at that. I hate it. The water flow is restricted, and of course, I don't like that sprayer. We're actually going to be mounting a bottle with a pump underneath of the counter that's going to be taking place of the sprayer. This kit does include a I don't even know what you call this. Basically, it's going to funnel the water pressure down. I don't think that's the correct word I'm looking for. But we're going to get this installed first and see how it goes. I think you put that into the spray head. Not entirely sure yet. We're going to at least see how it is. I'd like water pressure because this is our current water pressure, which I'm pretty sure is that. The rest of the house is not like that. It will easily empty the hot water heater. So let me go get tools, get all this crap cleaned out from under here, and then we're going to install this. Okay, so obviously I can't show you me unscrewing this. I will show, if you saw the clip prior to this, this is what you have to unscrew. So all I've used so far is a pair of pliers. I have to take the water line off. I'll pull this whole thing out. So one of the caps, water lines, this goes over what would be the water line at the bottom. I'll show you here in a minute. These are supposed to have ears. Whoever tightened this on here, and it's probably been on there forever, I broke most of the clips. So I had to get a pair of big channel locks. So this thing is actually ready to come out. So this is what I meant by these will go over those, and that's what kind of holds this into place. You just push in on this. This is going to be the water line for that. I have to figure out still how to get that out, and then of course I want to clean this up, but this piece is going to go here. Of course, it's going to cover any of the other holes because we only need the middle hole, and the sprayer over here is now going to be for Dawn dish soap. So before I put that on there, I have to clean up. Didn't do the tape either. I assume it needs caulked back there. So that's on my list of things to get done as well. So this is a view from up underneath the sink. Of course, there's the 3 holes. That looks like, I think it unscrews. So let me try to unscrew this. The hardest part about this is just tight working conditions. I have a garbage disposal, which I really don't like. It's probably going to go away, but it's really in the way. Okay, so now that the whole thing is out, of course, your counter, this is going to sit on your counter. These go underneath. These are just nuts that will actually hold it to the counter. So in order to get the sprayer hose off, That's all you gotta do, it just clips in. And then over here, this is like I thought it was. This screws up to the counter, and of course the hose just comes out. So this is the whole system. All this is going in the trash. I'm gonna try to clean the rest of this because I haven't cleaned under there. It's probably, unfortunately, as good as it's gonna get. I took the scrub daddy to it, and I don't know what kind of material this is, and I'm not trying to tear the sink up. It's getting replaced eventually, but for right now, this is what we're doing. So let me clean that up, and then I don't know. Hold on, let me put this down just for a second. See how the, we're gonna see if this covers up where the old, I'm gonna clean it, but we're gonna see how well it covers up the stains. All right, obviously I didn't clean it yet, but it's not gonna 100% cover it up. Like I said, it is what it is. This part's different than our other one. It seems like it's a little thinner and longer, whatever. I'd rather have that than the sprayer there. So let me get this cleaned up. We're gonna start feeding the stuff down through there. I'll show you how to do that real quick. And then we'll get, once I get the faucet actually tight, and we'll get that tight, I'll show you how I'm gonna run the filter for the water filtration. All right, so there it is. All you do is just pretty much pull the lines through. Underneath, rubber washer goes up first, metal washer, and then this will slide over. This is shaped the way it is because of the hose for the sprayer. So I don't want to put the dish soap pump in yet because I'm trying to have as much room as I can. It's already not fun under there. So let me get to clean all that up. Let me get these under here. I'll see if I can take another video once it's actually done. I think these screws are to help it stabilize it, so I'm gonna have to figure that out once I at least get it tight. I want it to the point of where I can kind of adjust it back and forth, and then we can tighten this part up. So that water valve underneath the sink is definitely leaking, so that is on my list of things to fix. Anyway, I got this down. There's 2 set screws. Pretty much get the collar as tight as you can, and then use the set screws to bring it down. It is not going anywhere. So might try to get it a little more tight under there. But yeah, basically at that point, and then what we're gonna do is grab this weight. This needs to be in a place where it is unsupported by anything. So that way the faucet head, the sprayer goes back up into the faucet. So it's gonna be the next step. We're gonna connect this, and then I'm gonna connect the hot water so we can get it quit leaking everywhere. Okay, so this is underneath the sink. Obviously the outer 2 was where the other 2 pipes were coming down for the hot and cold. There is, I don't know if you can see how it mounts, just screws in, really bad angle. That's why I said you're not gonna be able to really see anything, but got everything hooked up. It's gonna be upside down. There's the weight. Like I said, it's not touching anything. That's to help push it back up. So let me get up to the top. I'll show you how everything is, and I'll show you one other house mod that we did this time around. All right, gotta throw that away, and then I gotta load the dishwasher. Anyway, so looks really, really good. Like I said, this one we had at our other house, water pressure's not all the way up. I'm just trying to, there is a runtime with that filter, because it's charcoal, so you kind of have to, it tastes really bad if you don't run it for like 10 minutes. Of course, there's the pump. There's not gonna be anything in it yet. There you go. Dish soap. There's the spray feature, and it goes back up. Might have to adjust that cord a little bit to make sure that it's not interfering with anything. So way, way better than that. So one of the other things that we did this time around, I didn't forget about the pantry. We are gonna finish this, but I replaced the light switch. So we did the screwless ones and the rocker style. Way, way better than the other one. Everything in this place was kind of nicotine stained. So eventually I'm going to work my way through and replace everything. Like there you go, there's a little sample. Stuff like that is really, really hard to clean. Like we wipe these off, but you can't get them too wet since it's electric and they're really, really old. Plus I want to replace it. We do have a garbage disposal in here. That is probably going away, but that's not a today project. So Anyway, we're gonna finish this up. This was, it's that brand. This is Amazon. This is like 50 bucks. This is the second one we had. Have zero complaints. This one is a little different than the last one, but not by a whole lot. I still like it, big fan of it. Also curious to see, I don't think this water tasted bad anyway. We are on a well, which, yeah. But this water didn't taste bad. However, my wife's going to be drinking out of this, so I'm actually kind of curious to see if you can tell a difference between without it and with it. But anyway, we're going to finish this video up. I have more light switches to do. That's small stuff. But I got to clean all this mess up. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe as always.